You are live. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the late night. It's the late night session of the Geocaching Blogger. Can you believe it? This is probably the latest that I have ever done a live broadcast. But don't fear, I'm awake. I've got my Dr. Pepper, not sponsored. For some reason, Dr. Pepper is the pepper that keeps me awake late at night. And boy, do we have a fun night tonight, because my best friend, I'm just calling him my best friend and big toe, Daniel Pflieger, is here with us. He is joining us, and let's see, are people in the chat? We got Tricashius is here. Oh my gosh, Daniel Tricashius. He's like the Daniel Pflieger of North Dakota. It's amazing. Carter is here. Cache the Line is here. Yo, yo, yo. Alan is here. Oh my gosh, Daniel, I think you know this guy, Wouter or Wouter. I always say it wrong, but he is here. He is here from the Netherlands, and I think he's up just as early as you are. Hopefully he has the coffee going. Cache the Line says it's 11 p.m. there. We're going to go till tomorrow. Well, maybe if you're Eastern Standard Time. But I'm going to be talking with Daniel for hopefully at least an hour. Roomba Cats is here, another incredible Gadget Cache creator. So Daniel, you might have to give out some tips. You might have to give out some of those German secrets. Ryan Semmel is here from the great state of Kansas. So thank you everybody for joining me tonight. Behind the Cache is here, another Gadget Cache creator. I just want to give a special shout out to all our patrons, those of you that support what we do here on YouTube. You support our adventures to Germany. You support our adventures on our cache tours with Cacher Reisen to Brazil. Events. You make this sustainable. So thank you so much. We have actual patrons in the live chat tonight. We have Behind the Caches here. We got Roomba Cats here. Wooter's here. All the people are here. Thank you so much if you're a patron. And we have several new patrons. So tonight I'm giving out special shout out to all the new patrons. We have Autumn B. We have Amanda W. Tony R. Wolfen. The Villa Cachers. Jason F. Schmuck. I'm going to mispronounce this. Schmuckatelli. NV Brit, Eliza R, and Rick R. Thank you so much, and thank you for all of you that every once in a while put a nice little gift of a super chat or a super sticker in the chat. Let's get on with it. My guest is here. I'm so excited. Oh my gosh, another incredible cache hider is here. We got Bounce here from Seattle. So everybody is pumped to see Daniel. And this is exciting because Daniel and I have not reunited. It's been over a year, and we'll talk about that. But without further ado, I have to give my guest a very special introduction. Daniel Pflieger is from the great, beautiful city of Hanover, Germany. I've been there twice. It is, I believe, the geocaching capital. I'm going to say it. Maybe he won't say it, because he's a humble guy. But it's the geocaching capital of Germany, I think, and maybe the world. People all over it have seen, many of you in the chat. Yes, you've seen my videos of my Hanover adventures. He has some incredible caches. He is the CEO and founder of GeheimPunkt, a geocaching company. We'll talk about that probably a little bit tonight. Also of Cacher Reisen, which is a geocaching touring company. He has his account has the second most favorite points in all of Germany. I don't know where he stands in the world because I didn't have those stats. And his geo tour in Hanover is the second most favorite points of any geo tour. So he's second place. And Daniel, you know what? There's no points for second place. Top Gun. No, maybe there are points for second place, but he might be second in the two areas. But you know what? He's number one in my heart. Oh yeah, ladies and gentlemen. Daniel
Good
Pflieger.
morning in the morning. How are you? I am so pumped. I'm so pumped to see you. I stayed up all night. It's Wednesday. Wednesday is always rave night, right? Rave night.
Oh yeah. A lot of raves tonight.
A lot of raves tonight. I'm so pumped. I would love to talk to you. I love you so much. So this is am I getting this right? It's in the middle of the night, so we can't forget about all this family-friendly stuff, right? So
yeah, is this considered geocaching blogger after hours?
After hours, right? That's what you told me. That's how you talked me into this.
But we can't, Daniel. We can't because it's 5 o'clock in the morning
Yeah, right.
For you, that's morning. The after hours is over. So
Not yet.
yeah,
You just got it.
you need to put away your
Uh,
sea salt. Yeah, put away your sea salt. First question, Daniel. Do you have by chance a pair of headphones? A pair of headphones that you can plug into your phone?
yeah, I have.
Because I'm hearing my voice.
Yeah,
Oh,
I have.
coffee
Coffee.
is much.
I have everything. I
family
have
friendly.
everything. You see, I have a coffee. I have a cat.
Oh my gosh.
There's a lot of cat content to be in this show.
I know. You know, cat content is family friendly. So maybe
Okay.
maybe
And the
while
other stuff? What about the other stuff?
that's after hours. We're past after hours because in Germany it is morning.
Yeah.
So, but maybe while you plug it in, we can see the cat again. Oh yeah, this is way better, folks.
Okay. Okay.
Oh, you sound way better. I didn't feel like it was like echoing. Daniel.
Yes.
Oh my
Joshua.
gosh. You have your coffee.
Mm-hmm.
Seriously, did you stay up all night or did you get some sleep tonight?
No, I didn't sleep. But I wasn't on the rave. All the clubs are closed. So
Yes,
sadly.
they are.
Due to COVID, you know. But I was out all night. But in a more sophisticated way. You know, tonight is the Perseids meteorite shower. A lot of what is it called? Sternschnuppen.
Shooting
falling-
stars.
Shooting
Falling
stars. Right. Yes, and I took Katerina and we took a hammock and some watermelon and went to the river, put our hammock there and just waited for the shooting stars to appear, but we didn't saw any. So we waited there until 3:00 in the morning. Then we went home. She got to bed, and I made some coffee.
There you are, and you know you are a good friend when you are willing to stay up all night. Although it's probably I've met Katerina. It's probably not too difficult to stay up with her because she's a lovely person. I'm sure you had a great conversation.
Yes.
Meteor shower. I think.
Yeah,
what you were
that's
saying.
the right term. Yeah, and you know what? Even if this wasn't a live show, if you would just ask me to, I don't know, FaceTime for an hour with you, I would be here for sure.
Well,
I miss you so much.
We actually did that last week, and we caught up.
In that moment where you wanted to ask me just quick if I want to appear in the show, and we ended up spending like an hour talking and missing all our day activities and day duties.
I know, man. I miss you. I miss you guys so much. The last time I've seen you in person was actually
it's 1 year ago.
Week. Yeah, it was this week. You know, I looked at my what is it? The archive or the Time Hop app, and I've seen pictures of us at the Ape Cache and seeing us at the Iguazu waterfall.
Oh, so amazing! Yeah.
Oh, what a
this little animal putting out the stuff out of your backpack.
Oh yeah,
such a nice picture. Yeah,
love those little vermins. So Daniel, for those that are curious, how is it going in Hanover? Are you can't? There's no rave. Are things open? What are you doing in this whole quarantine craziness?
We did a lot of puzzles. Like these at home, yes, the ones with 1,000 pieces.
Oh, those kind of puzzles.
Those kind of puzzles. Right?
Not geocaching puzzles.
No, Katerina would kill me if I would offer her some geocaching puzzles. Darling, would you like to solve them with me? It's the binary code. Aren't you interested in that? She would love that. Yeah.
It's funny that you mentioned puzzles because I think Tricassius is in the chat. He is a incredible Gadget Cache Creator. You could probably hire him.
I would.
He's made some incredible stuff. The stuff that I've never even seen anywhere. And the video. This is a preview for everybody who's watching. The video I am putting out to this weekend is you actually have to create. It's a gadget. You have to create a jigsaw puzzle. And then it electronically opens up the cache once the puzzle.
Oh, great!
It is pretty cool. It is pretty cool.
I would hire him. If you are watching this, just contact me. Right now, I'm hiring. We have so many projects to work on. Just move to Germany, and I get you hired. It's not a big deal.
Or maybe you could hire him. He could stay home, and he can sell caches for you in the States because the shipping wouldn't be as bad.
That's true. That's true. But is he a builder, or is he also a seller? Salesman.
He's a builder.
Okay.
We could find a seller.
Okay, great.
So if you're in the chat, and you're a salesman, contact Daniel Pflieger if you want to sell geocaches. That would be awesome. So have you, other than puzzles, have you gotten any new hobbies through this quarantine time? Oh my gosh, Daniel, we told you this is not geocaching after hours. Remember, it's very early. And I know we have a lot of people that, they tune into my videos because of your stellar looks. But
okay,
Daniel,
bye.
This is not the time.
I really enjoyed it. Have fun. I hope I could answer all your questions. See you in a while. Bye bye.
No, Daniel, you can stay.
Just kidding.
Stay because you kept your shirt on. So
yeah, true.
So it's fine. It's fine.
So, want to get serious now? Should I answer your?
No
your
seriousness. No seriousness.
We could do this. I can't handle this. I can be serious.
TriCache said Germany does look fun, so maybe he is willing to move. Who knows?
I am Germany.
Oh, and Behind the Cache also said he'll work for you. Look at this. Who knew that we were going to be hiring people tonight?
That's great. It's like a job center.
Yeah, it's like a job fair. It's a geocaching job. I'm changing the title right now of the video to Geocaching Job Fair.
Okay, just to let you know the conditions, I pay nothing but expect a lot. Okay, just so you know.
Okay, that's fair.
Fair enough.
Would you at least fly them over?
Couldn't it take like a boat? Greta Thunberg did this, and she only took 4 weeks or something.
Wow, yeah, go old school. Why not?
Yeah, great. I like old school caches.
Caching with Azzo says, I want to go to Germany so bad. How bad do you want to go? Do you want to?
Yeah, how bad? Really? How bad?
If you really want to go, hop on a boat or a canoe or something like that.
It's all about the mindset. All about the mindset, right?
Yeah, right. Behind the Cache says he already gets paid nothing, so that's fair.
Great. So welcome on board. Welcome in my company.
That's perfect. Okay, so Daniel, great to have you here. Now, more serious.
Okay.
So people that don't know, people that this is the first time they've seen you, or where have you been? First of all, I mean, you might be the person other than myself that is in my videos the most.
Oh.
And when I stop, when I run out of content, everybody's like, I want Daniel to take over the channel. I don't want so. I guess if I ever kick the bucket, you know what that means?
Yeah.
Bucket, if I die,
will you handle over your YouTube channel to me?
Yes.
It would be such an honor. Maybe we would lose the family-friendly considered status, maybe. But
hey, I'll be dead. So
okay, you won't mind. Okay.
Yeah, it probably will take off. It'll probably take off. Sea My Shells. I don't know if you've ever met him. Sea My Shell, what a guy from Australia. He says the beard is amazing.
Thank you so much.
I know.
Thanks.
Just keep stroking Daniel's ego. After all, he is only second in the world for geo tours and second in Germany. So
is this dude on the show? Is he watching?
Is who watching?
The first one, the first one, number one.
Well, that's funny because he was here 2 weeks ago. It was West Virginia Tim. You know WV Tim, right?
Yes, I heard of him.
Of him? You've heard of him. You've never met him.
No, not in person, not yet.
What if we had a cache battle? What if we had a cache?
It's on, it's on.
It's on, buddy.
Buddy.
But I don't know if you'd win, Daniel, because what would happen is West Virginia Tim would be making caches real quick, and you'd just be on your phone calling calling Dirk
Right.
and asking how it's going.
True.
So those for those who don't know, Daniel doesn't create all the caches.
No, I have two left hands. Is that a term used in English? Two left hands with two right thumbs? It's a, Okay, I can't build geocaches. I can sell them.
Yes.
I can sell everything to anyone.
You can sell anything. You've sold water.
True. Water.
You sold tap water.
I sold salted tap water.
Tell people about it. Tell people about Salty Electric.
True. Of course, it was a joke at the beginning of the show. I wasn't on a rave tonight, but I used to go on raves. Really, I really like it, and I like to stay up all night and dance all night. And when I'm in the surrounding of a club, I realize that a lot of people are sweating a lot because maybe they're misusing some drugs or other things, and they're sweating a lot, and they forget to hydrate them again. And when they're sweating, they're not only losing water, but they're also losing minerals. And I came up with the idea of the Salty Electric. You have the great shirt, right? The Salty Electric is a drink made from tap water, 2 ice cubes, a slice of lemon, and salt, a dash of salt. And my goal is to bring this to all clubs, all electro-techno clubs in the world for free on the menu, so that dehydrated persons who had too much alcohol and other things don't dehydrate and fade out.
Brilliant. So essentially, you were selling tap water. You sell everything.
Salted tap water.
You're selling salt that people put in tap water.
And we like to put salt in everything. You know the salted milk you got here, the ayran.
Oh,
Do you remember that? You love that, right? I'm going
it.
to make sure. I'm going to send you over a big package of ayran.
Please don't. No salted milk. For those of you who don't know what I'm talking about,
There's a video. Can you link the? Is there a video? I don't know.
I could link it. Did I leave the salted milk part in the video? I can't remember.
I don't know. Maybe we went there before we went to the beer shop.
Yes.
So we had a dinner. I don't know.
Yeah, we had a döner, which is basically like I don't know.
Shawarma.
Shawarma. Yeah, shawarma.
Shawarma.
Yeah, Daniel gave me this awful salty milk,
and
I hated it. You know what, Daniel? We should probably start talking about geocaching things because people are going to start losing.
Are you still doing that?
Geocaching?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, every once in a while. I still do.
Okay.
Are you?
Yeah, for sure.
Oh, okay. Okay, good.
I just today I buried out with my shovel a very deep hidden geocache. I went there, and they had this signal thing ship inside to lead me to it. You know?
Oh, wow.
I just buried it.
Oh, you just put it in the ground.
Yeah, all these geocaches are buried, right? It's in the ground. That's true. I just found one today. It was awesome. It was like the best geocache I ever found, forever.
It was buried. Daniel, I think it's a little too late or too early for you. And actually, that makes me think, Daniel, you contacted me back in February.
Mm-hmm.
You were like, Josh, this is behind the scenes footage. Nobody knows this, okay?
Yeah.
Josh, I have a buddy or friend, or somebody that knows where Fenn's treasure is. So if you don't know what Fenn's treasure is, it's like that older gentleman that hid real treasure out in the Rocky Mountains in Colorado.
Like gold within the worth of $1 million US dollar.
Yeah, so much. And I was like, Daniel contacted me. He goes, I know a guy who knows where it is. I'm coming over. And this was before COVID-19.
Mm-hmm.
And so the plan was you were going to come over here and you wanted me to document it. You wanted me to film it.
Yeah, right. Mm-hmm. That was the plan. Mm-hmm.
Around April. And then you finish the story.
Yeah, COVID hit, so we couldn't come. And then in June, the news was spread on all the media that this treasure was found. And it was found like 10 feet away from the point the guy figured out. So we could have been millionaires by now. Instead, we still have to do some stupid geocaching YouTube shows.
I know.
Hate it.
Daniel, and the funny, Daniel's not kidding. That's not a joke. Like he actually was. He knew where it was. He was right.
He was right. Yep.
And now we're sitting here talking about a silly little GPS game, and we could have been millionaires.
Yeah, and try to make our living from the small Patreon stuff they're paying and the advertising you put on your videos. And I didn't get even a cut out of it. So
bummer. So Daniel, in all seriousness, we're 20 minutes into the show, and we're just shooting the breeze, but that's okay because this is the latest show. But I mean,
it's the earliest show.
Earliest or latest. And Wooter stayed up, or he just got up early for this garbage. You know, so let's.
I would. Actually, I did. I'm sitting here, so.
So See My Shell is loving you. I don't know if he's loving me, but he's loving you. But you know, when we do videos, I kind of end up playing the straight character, you know, and you're the funny guy. It's kind of, it's kind of different for me, but I like it. So how has GeheimPunkt? So for those you don't know, Daniel is the creator of a geocaching business called GeheimPunkt. He's a professional geocacher. He's living the dream, like all of us would love to live. Creates geocaches for businesses. Does escape rooms. He does. We did a team building treasure hunt with a birthday party. It's all documented on YouTube. But in the world of COVID-19, how has the business been going?
First of all, I'd like to say I put the cache in Geocache. Funny, right? Don't spill it. So COVID hit us pretty hard. We have a travel agency based on geocaching trips, and we had like 20 trips planned for this year, and we had to cancel or postpone 15 of them. That's so hard. Right now, we should have been in the United States at the the Dingsbums party with around 100 attendees. Just 100 customers. That should have been our biggest journey ever. And we couldn't do it. We have to postpone it for next year, which is okay. Most customers stayed on their tickets, so they didn't want to get refunded. But still, next year we can't do another trip in this period. That's financially, economically pretty hard.
Yeah,
and then also our second business unit, the geocaching based team events and incentives and all this stuff. This also didn't happen the last 4 months.
Right.
So zero income on this.
But people are meeting in person, especially in groups.
Yeah, true. Yeah. And also the escape rooms we have going around them. But luckily, we had a lot of projects to work on. I divide my company into the travel agency, the event section, and the marketing agency. We use geocaching as a marketing tool, and we make it possible to use for cities, for enterprises, for states, for a lot of customers. And we had a lot of projects we could work on the last couple of months. And some of these projects were pretty big, so we had some income at least. And this part could save the other two parts from just crashing down. And now we're starting again to announce some trips to Europe. We had the first events, like in the last 3 weeks, we had like 4 events. That's not much. Normally at this time of the year, we have 4 events a day. So last month we had once a week, but people are coming back. People are, the restrictions also getting a little bit wider, so we can do bigger events, and people are coming back. And so it's starting all over again.
That's
but
awesome.
It wasn't the easiest year of the existence of our company.
Oh, I'm sure. I'm sure. So we have some interesting questions around that.
Mm-hmm.
Does Germany have a similar like U.S. Paycheck Protective? Is the government helping small businesses out like yourself to keep
in a way, but that's just a drop on the hot stone. Is that a phrase you're using? Yeah. We have received like €5,000. That's almost 5,000 US dollar as a emergency help from the city. But I have wages expenses.
Yes.
With about 10,000 euro a month, so that doesn't even pay half of it. So
it's not enough.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Sea Michelle asks, how much postage for one of your caches to be delivered to Australia? Will you sell caches out to people if they ask?
For sure. We have a good running geocache placed by a newcomer geocaching vlogger on YouTube in Michigan. You should check out his videos. He's like a newbie and a beginner, but he's doing well. He's doing good. We sent a geocache to him, and he.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, you know this guy. He's called Jürgen, or he told me before his name is Jesus, but that's another story. No, to be serious, we sent the geocache to Joshua, and he placed it in front of an outdoor and bicycle store, right?
Yes, I did.
And you're the owner of this geocache.
Yes, I am. Yeah. So it has been done. It has been done.
Sure. So we could also ship to Australia or New Zealand, or we could also come and fix it to the place where you want to have it if you pay for the
flight.
For my girlfriend Katarina, she's very important in this whole process. I really need her there. I guess we have to be there like for 2 or 3 weeks. It won't take longer, and it would be cool if you, I don't know, would prepare a hotel with a 5-star rating, something like that. Just pretty basic stuff, okay? And so we can do it.
Yeah, not high maintenance at all.
No.
Very, very, very cheap. Derek would like one of your caches too, and they could just, in all seriousness, they could just contact you, your email address, and if you guys want Daniel's email address, he can just tell you now, but I can send it to you as well. All right, so we have been going down geocaching memory lane over the last few weeks. We had Jeff Cache the Line on. We've had West Virginia Tim. We had Daniel. We had the president of geocaching.com on.
Who is it?
Brian Roth.
Brian, I heard of him. This small guy, right?
You're like, wait, who's that guy? I thought you thought you were the president. You're the president of geocaching.com.
No. I am the Pope of geocaching.
Oh, the Pope. He's the Pope. The Pope of geocaching. But I saw pictures. Brian before COVID-19, he visited your headquarters, right?
Yes, true. But it was last year.
Last year.
He was here last year in summer, right before we went to Brazil.
Oh yes. And he's a great guy.
He is. So he's a small guy, but he's a great guy.
Wait, is he shorter than you?
I guess so, but don't tell him.
I thought you see. Look at Daniel and Brian see eye to eye.
Yeah, kind of.
I'm sure. Pope Flieger. That has a nice ring to it. What would the Pope of geocaching do? I don't know. Like hold geocaches. I don't know.
He would bless them,
and then they would never get muggled.
True.
And people
never. They would never need maintenance anymore. They would last forever. Eternal life. Eternal geocaching life. Mm-hmm. That's what I can offer. If you confess your sins.
Your geocaching sins?
Whatever is interesting to me. I don't care. I would like to hear interesting stories.
Oh, Daniel. This is I can't tell. I really can't tell if this is going really, really well or really, really bad. I can't tell. I can't tell. So we've been going down.
The most important question is: do you like it? Do you have fun?
I'm having fun.
Okay, I too. I
good.
have fun too. But and are there any viewers right now? Are there people watching us?
Can you believe it? There's 37 people. However,
37.
some of them, I mean, the videos are going for 37 people. They might be people sleeping, and they're we could be.
Are we losing people in the process, or are we raising?
Well, now it's 38. So
great. So we're performing good, right?
Yeah, but Michael says this is going really, really well.
Okay, so we just trust on Michael.
Yeah, and Randall, look at that guy. That guy has. Look at that beard.
He doesn't look like fun. He looks like serious.
No, he's having fun. That beard is better than your beard. We need to listen to it. We need to listen to Randall. Okay, thank you, Randall.
Okay.
Thank you, Randall, for saying it's fun. Oh, we can't. We can't sleep or we miss something. So yeah, you don't want to. I don't know what you.
You know that we're building up a lot of tension, right?
Yeah, right.
We don't come to the point. We just build tension, and then in the next week, we'll be back.
When Daniel takes his shirt off.
I can do it now.
No, please don't.
But there's a video where I put it off. The video of a GeoTour. Would you like to link it? Can you link it here? I can.
Oh yeah.
If you want to see me almost naked, just click over. I don't know.
I can after the fact. I can put it over. Yeah, that's over there.
Okay.
But you can find that if you search geocaching rail bike, you'll find that video. But don't leave us now because we're live right now.
Yeah.
People are having fun. Never boring. I don't know about you. I'm a night owl, so I come to life at night. So Roomba Cats, the two of you together doesn't matter what's happening.
That's true.
Yes. We could just stare at each other and gaze in each other's eyes, and it wouldn't matter. Okay.
I really should we talk about the idea we asked Tammy for allowance last week? Yeah.
Yeah, we should, but let's do that towards the end.
Okay. That's another cliffhanger. Just stay until the end.
Oh, it's good.
Surprise.
Because
gay.
Yeah, because in the game, at the end of this, we're going to talk about geocaching future.
By the way, I have some cat content. This is Theodore.
Oh my gosh! Make him do something cute.
He is cute. His whole existence is just cute.
Oh my gosh, this is incredible content. I bet your Roomba cats would love to put him on a Roomba. That would be super cute.
Okay, cool. Try it.
Do you have a Roomba? You should get a Roomba.
No, we don't have.
Okay.
A what? A Roombot?
A Roomba. Do you know what a Roomba? See, look at the picture. Look at Roomba cat. Look at the picture. It's a little robot.
I once saw a video with a cat involved and a Roombot, and that cat shit somewhere in the flat, and the Roombot got all over it and spreaded it all over the flat, and that was the point where I decided we won't get a Roombot. Never.
Yeah, not a good idea. Yeah, that would be not pleasant. All right, Daniel, we're gonna go through geocaching memory lane, and this might be a little bit dated because memory lane continues the souvenir promotion. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah,
I know. I already have all the souvenirs because I am so into geocaching. I have.
You are.
And today, I don't know if you heard about it, but today another souvenir campaign started.
I know. Wonders of the world.
Wonders of the world. I almost finished that by the end of tomorrow. No.
No, I was gonna say I know what you did today, and it wasn't geocaching.
What did I today?
Well, we talked earlier. Do you want people to know what you do when you're not geocaching? So, because people when they see you and me on the screen, they think, oh, those guys, all they do is geocaching because that's all we see them do, right? And not only geocaching, but we're also male models.
There's another video. Would you link that too? Male models go geocaching.
We'll put it up
best. That's the best.
I actually did. You see the GIF I made of it? Did you see that? I made a really good GIF of it.
No,
you know
no.
what a GIF is, right? Germans know
Uh,
GIFs.
yeah, we are so gifted people.
Can you hold on? Let's see.
I can't see anything. Oh, great! Love
There we
it.
are. We're
Send
male
it to me.
models.
So
We're
you,
yeah.
you look hilarious.
You look. I thought you were gonna say I look. I thought you were gonna say I look handsome, but you said hilarious, and that makes me feel bad.
Maybe I think my English is better than it is actually. I'm not sure what hilarious means. It just feels right to say it, right? Sorry.
We're mail models, like we deliver the mail. We're mail carriers.
But we could do this as a side job, part-time job.
We could, because COVID, like we need a backup plan. We can't just rely on it.
Right.
All right, Daniel, we're gonna go down geocaching memory lane. People want to know about you. They know that you're like an incredible like geocaching business owner, and you have some of the best geocaches in the world. They know that you're a world traveler, and not only are you a world traveler, but you take geocachers all over the world on exciting adventures. They know you're hilarious. They know that you're buff, but they don't know everything, Daniel. They don't know everything.
What did they don't know? I put everything on social media. Everything.
Well, I want to know your very first geocache, your very first geocaching experience. Okay. Who told you about it? What do you remember about it? Were you impressed? Were you like, this is weird? Were you like, the minute you found it, were you like, oh my gosh, I can make a geocaching business? Like, tell me about your first geocache.
Okay. I'm used to tell this story. I have it as a starter in one of my teachings. No, not teaching, is a religious thing. In one of my public speakings.
Oh yeah, your talks. Your talks.
In my talks, right. But I never did it in English, so that's new for me. The first geocache I found on a really, really cold day in February 2008.
How cold was it?
It was minus 10 degrees, and you can figure out what this is in Fahrenheit, right?
Yes, I can. Siri knows everything. Yeah.
Siri.
Hey Siri, what is 10 degrees Celsius in Fahrenheit?
Minus 10. Minus 10.
10 degrees Celsius is 50 degrees Fahrenheit.
That's 50 below. That's so cold.
I said minus 10. So
that's right. Yeah. Hey Siri, what's minus 10 degrees Celsius in Fahrenheit?
Minus 10 degrees Celsius is 14 degrees
That's not that
Fahrenheit.
cold, Daniel. That's only 14. That's only 14 degrees. I live in Minnesota. That's nothing, but it's pretty cold.
Okay. No, I don't want to tell the story anymore. Thanks.
Look at other people like, yep, 14. Although gas station tuna, gosh, I know everybody. Gas station tuna is from California, so that's pretty cold for you.
Okay, yeah, it is cold. Yeah. Okay, it
Continue
was cold.
The story.
Okay, can we just agree on that? It was a cold day in February 2008. Okay, cool with that.
Cool. I believe you.
Okay, great. And by that time, I really looked different. I had a long Rasta kind of hair, like up to here.
Wait,
I had.
Is that true?
That's true. It's a true story. I don't make it up.
Like you had dreadlocks?
I had dreadlocks. Yeah.
Whoa. Okay. This is crazy.
Okay. I had a band shirt on with some holes on it. I had broken Converse chucks on my feet. I really looked different that phase of my life because I worked as a social worker. And that was the uniform that was we were expected to wear. You know, all the social workers, they look just like
really. That. Like wait, because like, did you work with like young people because they're like you have to dress that way to look cool?
I worked with disabled kids. They didn't care, but I wanted to impress the other social workers. Some of them were female, some of them were hot, so I wanted to impress them, and that's why I thought, maybe I got some dreadlocks and hippie look alike, and it was a role I was playing. This is
a lot of setup for this story.
It's going to be important, okay?
Okay, good.
It all belongs. Yeah, okay. So I work with disabled kids, and I was responsible for their afternoon free time activity. Okay.
Oh, fun.
So I had to organize, like going to the swimming pool, to the museum, to the library. And that day, I couldn't figure out anything. It was too cold. A lot of things were closed. We went to the museum the day before, so no option. And then I realized a friend of mine, he told me a couple of weeks ago about his new hobby, geocaching, where he was going with a prehistoric-looking GPS device, such a bone, into the woods and looking for small plastic containers. And he invited me a lot of times to join him. And I said, no, thank you. But on that day, it was my the only thing I was grabbing on. And I called him and asked him, can you please explain geocaching to me? Can you lend me your GPS device? And he was like, yeah, for sure, I will, come over.
Oh, they were pumped.
He was pumped that he could actually tell somebody about it, and somebody is interested about it.
Right.
And then I went to him. He showed me the GPS device, but really, really complicated, with a monochromatic display, no map on it, a lot of buttons. And then I put up account on geocaching.com and put geocache. It was a multi-cache. I didn't know that it's a bad idea to start with a multi-cache. I put the coordinates in, and then the kids arrived, and we went to the bus, and I gave them the GPS device behind and told them, you have to guide me. And I was driving the bus.
What?
And no map on it, just the direction and the distance, okay? And
they were just like the arrow? Just the compass?
Yeah, just the arrow. And it was like 4 kilometers, so pretty wide distance.
Yeah.
And then somehow we arrived at the starting coordinates, and we really found new coordinates, and I had to put it in the GPS device again. It took me 20 minutes. They were all losing their patience, walking around and screaming and hitting each other. But I was scared. And then actually we found the final container, and okay. And I really remember what was inside. It was a marble. It was a foreign stamp. It was a lot of trash. But I can imagine it right now. It's like it's in front of me. And that same night, I went to eBay and bought my own GPS device. I was so addicted. And the month after, I spent every allowed and not allowed minute on that game. I sneaked away from family activities, from weddings, not my own, but still from close relatives. And in my office time, I wasn't working. I was solving mysteries. Actually, I stole my former employer a lot of time, and I really was addicted.
You were you were a diehard.
Yeah,
really a lot.
And then somehow I thought about, could I make this in a legal way? With my work time.
Right.
And then I met another geocacher, Christian. His name is Christian. He's not a Christian, but he's the same. Okay. Confusing, right? And then I asked him, he had like the same idea. He wanted to start a geocaching web shop, and I wanted to do this too. And I developed some products. I developed a small with my brother, a screw. What's it called? A bolt with a secret.
Like fake bolt.
Fake bolt, right? Yeah. There wasn't on the market back then. We built them. We thought we invented this, and then we started the web shop. And this is by now it's 10 years ago.
Wow.
Next month, on 10th of September, it's our 10th anniversary. We started the company on September 10th in 2010.
Wow. And congratulations. Wow.
Thanks.
I mean, that's amazing. And it is still your, you work at a beer shop for fun.
Mm-hmm.
Let that get out of the bag. But yeah, because you just enjoy it. But this is your yeah. You let the cat out of the bag. But
Yeah.
but this is your full-time gig. You have the travel business part of it, and of course the GeheimPunkt part and the escape rooms, and you've been doing it for 10 years. And that is pretty awesome.
I never imagined that I would one day have like 8 employees.
That's
and
amazing.
They're all geocachers. It's part of the job description of the requirement. You have to be a geocacher to work at our company. So I'm not only living my dream, I help them to live their dream. You know, Dirk and Anna, their job is to create geocaches. And maybe the only 2 people who can claim in the world, I am hired to build geocaches.
And no, that is amazing. And look, and now look, Daniel, the money's rolling in because we have $2.99 Australian. That could be worth a lot in Germany.
Ooh. Huh.
It could be worth a lot in Germany. He just gave that to Come to Australia Fund. So thank you so much, Daniel. Daniel, next time I see you, I will buy you a beer.
Or can you PayPal this to me? I really.
You need it now.
I need it now. It would be helpful.
Okay. Yeah. Sure. I'll send it to you now. As long as we have to clarify with See My Shelf, that's actually for me to come to Australia or you. I'm guessing it's you, but.
Maybe we can come. We can come both, or Tammy and you and Katharina and me.
Oh, yeah.
That would be really necessary.
Yes.
I need Joshua and Tammy and Katharina to build a geocache in New Zealand or Australia.
Yeah,
and that's important. Okay, I can't work without them. Okay,
right. This is true. So we're gonna need a few more super chats tonight to make that happen, and we'll invest it. I mean, every little bit counts. Thank you so much. Thank you so much,
starting point.
You gotta start somewhere. So I have a question. I think I asked you this before, but I can't remember. Did you quit your jobs cold turkey and just go fully?
No.
Or did you kind of do both at the same time for a while?
Yeah, I did both at the same time. I reduced my working hours at my main job more and more. I started with 40 hours a week, then I went down to 30, then to 20, because the other business was growing, and I did it part-time. But then one day, it was half a year after founding, I decided now I'm going to quit. And then I did it. It was a week. Today it feels ridiculous because it was a week where where 4 shul classes booked our tour, and 4 shul classes, that was like $1,000 return on invest. And today this is like, okay, nice. But back then it was the biggest thing we ever did. And I thought, okay, that's the point. Now I'm quitting my job. I'm going all in.
For sure. That's amazing. You're totally living the dream. That's amazing. And guess what? We may be living the dream too, because guess what? The coblets from New Zealand, $16.99. Now that's New Zealand dollars, so I'm not sure what the conversion is on that.
Maybe it's $2 US. I don't know.
We'll find out.
They have something. They have something like ruble or yen or I don't know.
Yeah,
crazy money they have over there.
Yeah, crazy. It's the come to New Zealand fund, and boy, that fund, my friend, is needed because, as you know, I was supposed to be there in a couple months. I was supposed to go there in October, Daniel. And,
I know, and I'm really pissed off by this fact, because I wanted to have you here at our birthday party, and then you said no. They invite me to New Zealand, and they have like, I don't know, they have like Lord of the Rings over there, and they have like
okay,
I don't know.
Daniel, what would you do? Come on, if you were me, what would you do?
Of course, I would go to you. I would prefer seeing you over all other options. I thought it is the same for you.
Yeah.
But
well,
maybe I was wrong.
It just depends. It's $11. Oh, thank you so much, Michael. It's $11.16.
Oh, great.
That's amazing. Thank you so much. Seriously, Coblets, you're awesome.
That's the first coffee. That's the first coffee on Starbucks at the airport.
I know.
We're coming.
We're on our way. We're on our way. Fantastic. Hey, we're gonna keep on going. It's 10:49. Are you good? Are you good? Are you still awake? You need to go to sleep?
Me?
Yeah, you. Yeah.
Why
you.
should I go sleep? No, it's getting the sun is rising. We can talk for hours. My next appointment is in 4 hours.
Okay.
Maybe I have to get a shower in the meanwhile, but I can take you over there to the bathroom if you want. We can go on like for another 4 hours.
Well, we're not going to do that, but that would be a lot. We're not going to do it. I gotta sleep. I have to sleep because I have a busy day tomorrow.
Yeah,
Roomba Cat said he just think about this. You might have another employee. He works for just favorite points, so that's quite a deal.
It is, and actually we figured this out by ourselves while we were had a big project, and we realized we can't finish it in the given time. And then we asked geocachers if they would help us to create geocaches for this project, and we offered them money. And they were not that interested. And on another project, the Geotouren Oldenburg you did with Arnie, we set the geocaches for adoption to the local community, and didn't offer money. But they were so glad to adopt the geocaches because just for the logs and the favorite points. And I underestimated the influence of the favorite points and this positive log. So that's not a surprise. And if you, I don't know who was asking this question, or it wasn't.
Roomba Cat said he would work for favorite point.
Roomba Cats, if you have a location around your area, like for example an outdoor supplying store, you can just walk to them, show them a video of Joshua's My Fair Lady, the geocache with the mannequin, talk to them, say to them, this is a geocache located at a outdoor supplying store in Germany, and it drives like 3 to 5 people a day to that store. If you show them this video and they would be interested, I would create a geocache, send it over to you, you would install it, and you could own it, and we would make some money out of it. We have I can reveal this. We have like a pay-per-visit system, so we won't make companies to pay for the geocache. We make them pay for the visits. It's like Google AdWords. You don't pay for the actually AdWord. You pay for the clicks on it. Right. And that's a similar system.
Kind of like affiliate marketing sort of thing.
Right. And if you have a location, auto supplier, a coffee store, or something like that, just go through the videos of Joshua, the German playlist. You will find a lot of examples, and you could walk to the companies in your area, talk to them, and if they are interested, I'm going to send you a geocache, and you can be the owner and receive tons of favorite points.
Yeah, and totally true. And I know Roomba Cats, I know he's an incredible creator himself. But yeah, if there's anybody else watching, and you're like me, like I don't have the time or the skill to create it. I mean, Daniel can pretty much replicate anything you see on any of my videos, which is just kind of crazy. And I'm a big fan of quality geocaches. Let's continue, Daniel, going down geocaching memory lane, shall we?
Sure.
So do you remember the first time you encountered a trackable or a geocoin out in the wild? Do you remember that moment? Do you remember what is this? Did you know what it was when you saw it?
I realized it because my friend Jan told me about it. I found it, I don't know, like 4 months after I started geocaching. I was on a 2-day workshop in a small city, and I was pretty addicted to that time to geocaching. So I said to myself, I'm going to finish this village. I'm going to find all the geocaches over there. It was like 12, not that much, but that was my goal for the workshop. And in one of the geocaches, I found a trackable, a geocoin, and I put it with me, and I wrote in the log, oh great, I found a geocoin, put it with me. And then a couple of days later, the owner of the geocoin told me, you don't only have to write it in the log, you have to grab it out of the geocache. Okay. That was kind of embarrassing. I learned it the hard way. But but I never get so much into the GeoCoin or trackable game.
Yeah.
I never bought one. Of course, we receive a lot of presents, and
Right.
we give out our own GeoCoins and trackables for our mega event. We created really nice ones.
Awesome.
If you want, no, I can't. I have them in my office. I would like to show you, but I have them in my office.
I've seen pictures of them on your
my Instagram, right?
Yep.
It's our mascot, and it has a moving part. It has magnificent glasses.
Magnifying
Yeah,
glass.
and this one is the movable part. You can put it from one side to the other, and behind it there's the tracking code. So it's pretty cool.
Oh, that is pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
That is awesome.
So, but then I was never a GeoCoin or trackable collector. I was. I don't judge, but I met a lot of geocachers who had more geocoins in their shelf than they had found geocaches out in the woods, and I never could understand this, because for me it's an outdoor game, and that also was the reason why I stopped solving puzzles online. I want to play the game outside.
Right. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and everybody has their thing that they really gravitate towards in the game. Michael's wondering, what's your Instagram? Isn't it just at Daniel Pflieger?
Yeah, true.
Yeah, and then
my family name is maybe a little hard to spell, but I know it's written there.
Right there, it's right there, and also at GeheimPunkt is for your business, and then at Cacher Reisen is
true. We have three accounts on Instagram.
I'm going to move on to my next question was about geocaching events, but what I'm more curious about, because Daniel, you are very well traveled because of all these adventures you've been able to take people on. You have an employee that takes people out on your geocaching trips that you host, but you've done your fair share of traveling yourself, taking groups as well. And so I'm just really curious, especially with. Maybe we should change the name of this to Wonders of the World instead of Geocaching Memory Lane. But I'm really curious, what is the most memorable or the most spectacular or one of the coolest places that you visited that you have found a geocache at?
I have found a lot of geocaches. We have been to Brazil together. There are a lot of beautiful locations. But there's one thing I always remember when I'm asked about the most favorite abroad cache for me, and that was one I found with my kids. I have 3 kids, and I went with them to. Oh, I got a new follower on Instagram, Jason.
Yeah.
Hi, Jason. Yeah.
Wow.
Push the limits. I went with my kids to vacation to Italy, and another follower on Instagram.
Wow.
Yeah, I know. I know it would be worth staying up all night.
I know. I have, like, Daniel, I don't know if you knew this, but I have an affiliate program too. So for every follower I get you on Instagram, it's $100.
Okay, great. Okay, great. That's fair. That's fair enough. Normally, I pay people like $150 cash on my hand just to follow me.
I'm cheap.
I'm a little needy, social media needy. But let's go back to the cache I found in Italy with my kids. The cache was called the Secret Beach, and it was a traditional cache. And before we reached it, we had to pass an old railroad tunnel.
Oh, cool.
No trains on it anymore, and it was like 1,000 yards.
Okay.
Pretty long. We had to take flashlights.
Was it kind of like the Ape Tunnel? The Ape Tunnel?
Yeah, not that long.
Okay.
And I don't. Yeah, it was like 1 mile.
Okay.
Something like that. And then we came out after the tunnel in an old olive tree planting.
Yeah.
It was lost. And then we moved further, and then there was a beach on our left. And this was nobody was there. Of course, we found the geocache, but the most amazing thing about it was that we had a beach just for us for a day. No other people showed up there. We didn't saw any other soul that day, and
Wow.
that's so memorable. Of course, the geocache was just a plastic container, but it took us to such a nice place, and I guess no tourist ever got to see this place.
Right.
That's like the magic of geocaching for me.
Yeah, totally the spirit of geocaching. Yeah,
Mhm.
a private beach, and you said that was in Italy.
Yes, true.
Oh, wow, that's awesome. Are there any other places that stick out your mind?
Yeah. Once, I have a geocaching team. There's a German geocaching championship each year.
Oh, yes.
And I have a team of, we are five people, 5 guys. And once we all flew to Mallorca. It's an island, a Spanish island.
Okay.
Just for a weekend. We went there on Friday, came back on Monday, and we went there just for one geocache. It's a geocache deep inside the cave. There's a
Oh,
cat. And we had to, there's a cat again. Sleepy.
adorable.
Adorable. Sorry. And we had to be beneath the surface like for 7 hours. We had to bring a lot of ropes and going down and down. It was so we were so deep under the earth. It was like an hour hike to even get to the entrance of the cave.
Wow.
And we just went there on that island to find this geocache. And afterwards we were in our flat and had a lot of beer. And I loved this weekend. I will never forget this weekend. It's not that much about the geocache. It's about everything. Yeah, it's the community and our friendship and the beer and of course the geocache.
Of course the beer. Of course the beer.
Of course the beer.
That reminds me of, we had an amazing time in Brazil. But maybe one of the most fun things I filmed was when we did the house tour. The
anti cribs.
Yeah, geocaching cribs. Yeah, so I'll maybe put that up. Wait, over here, up there. But we did a stupid thing where you just showed us the geocaching crib. And we thought, I think it was funnier than anybody else thought it was. But
I guess so. But are you doing things for other people? If other people benefit from the things we're doing, that's fine. Totally. But the main reason is, I guess it's have fun and following your purpose. And if your purpose is putting out great geocaching videos which inspire other people, it's great. And if people get inspired by this and have fun watching this, that's good. And if your purpose is to create a company which creates a lot of inspiring geocaches and puts it out in the world and inspires other people to create also outstanding geocaches, it's like leaving a legacy. Is that a good term?
Yeah, totally. You're creating, experiences. That's why geocaching is so great. You're creating experiences for people, and that in my view, that is more valuable than any sort of material thing. Any fancy house, nice car, you're having experiences with people. That lasts forever because it'll be in your memory forever.
True. And there was another nice episode in Brazil where I would like to make the way short for Katerina to walk, and I just drove her to the drive-in geocache.
Yes, the drive-in geocache in the middle of the Brazilian jungle.
Yeah, with our mother, the mother car.
Yeah,
like that.
Yeah, if you haven't watched that one, advertise here. I'll put it up here. No, up here.
I have to show you something. I have to bring you to another room.
Okay.
Maybe it's an insider. It's only you who will.
All right.
But I have to show you.
Okay, me and 29 other people.
Yes.
Right now. Oh, we lost your picture, Daniel. Oh, there you're back. Internet is quite good in Germany. I'm impressed.
You see this?
What is it? What is it? Oh my gosh! Yes. Oh my gosh! Oh gosh! I'm so happy that you have that. Oh, so that
Katarina gave this to me as a birthday present. I didn't know that she was bringing it.
I
thought
know, Daniel. We didn't even talk about this when that happened. So what you're seeing is the license plate bottom of the truck that Daniel hit with another car when he was stuck in the middle of the Brazilian jungle with his wheels turning and spinning. And I saw it fly up. I picked it up off the ground, and I handed it to Katarina. I said, take this, give it to Daniel for a present some other day. And the guy with the truck didn't even know we took it off. Like, I couldn't give it back to him. And I was like, oh my gosh, this is the best souvenir we could ever get.
True. I wonder if this guy is still looking for it. It's not my car. It's the car of my boss. He will kill me. I will lose my job if I.
I didn't feel bad when you gave him a tip for.
I gave him a big tip.
Yeah. So, he was very happy and a nice hug. So, oh my gosh, it makes me so happy that was given to you. What was your reaction when you got that? Were you like, oh my God, did you know what it was?
Of course, I realized it instant, but I had no idea that she took it. I was so surprised. It was the best birthday present she could have made. It's just, I was totally in that moment again. Yeah. We talk about this moment a lot, and the thing we're talking the most is that you brought your Coke in the car, and then you realize, then you realized we're going on a trip, and then you got back to the restaurant, and we just thought you're going to bring your camera, but you were bringing a glass and put your soda out of the can in the glass, and then went in the car. And then we get to the jungle. That I can't. I don't know why. I'm still trying to figure out what made you think that this is a good idea.
I was so thirsty. I was dehydrated.
Okay.
I was dehydrated. I was in the Brazilian jungle. I didn't know what I was going to get into. I was I'm going to be hydrated.
Okay.
So.
Mm-hmm. Okay, great. Good explanation.
Yeah, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
This is fun. Derek from Behind the Cache. I ran into Daniel's tour guide in Charleston when she was doing my virtual.
Okay, so this might be Annette.
Yeah,
you met Annette?
Sure, yeah, I'm sure it's Annette.
Okay.
So, and yeah, she's awesome. I've traveled 10 days with Annette in a bus full of 37 Germans. And I'll never forget it. Well, it's 11:07. And well, 6:07, I'm sure where you're at.
6 in the morning.
Yeah, 6 in the morning. So, but we still have people hanging out with us. That's fun. But
Great.
what are your plans? So you have the 10-year anniversary event coming up next September. Sure. What are your hopes? What are your plans? Do you have any geocaches? Could you give us a preview of maybe some geocaches you have in the works?
Sure. Yes.
And then then we can talk about our possible plans.
Yeah, good. Yes, we have plans, and we won't have a geocaching mega event this year, but still we asked Groundspeak to handle us over 3 Adventure Lab credits, because we already planned together with the city of Hanover. It's a citywide fest this day. It's called Region Discover Day.
Okay.
And they announced our anniversary in 20,000 flyers. Okay. And so the whole city knew about our geocaching event, and that happened right before we agreed on postpone it to next year. So we have to do something. And we'll have a little open day of the open door at our office.
Yeah.
We have 10 lab caches on our around the office, which will guide the people through our history from the first project to the first escape room to the first travel we did to the first trip. So this is a time, like a memory lane.
Yeah, a real memory lane lab cache. That's cool.
True. Yeah. This is what we have for this year. And next year, when our mega event will happen, we planned citywide escape game.
Wow.
So 1,000 people can join, and their goal is to save Hanover. You did the agent team event with us.
Yeah.
Something like that, but
Yeah.
way bigger.
Okay, for like 1,000 people. 1,000 people. Wow.
Yeah, and that will happen at the day of the mega event with a huge, never before seen final action that will take place.
Wow.
I guess that's going to be amazing.
That is going to be, because the amazing thing is that you'll have the mega event,
True.
but you're also getting like the whole city will get involved in it, especially if you have 1,000 people experiencing this whole and that, if people don't know what we're talking about, you have a sort of an escape game that's throughout the city where you deactivate the bomb and, under a bridge, and I don't know how you got access, but you're gonna have like kind of a citywide one. That's amazing.
Yeah, that's our main point for the mega event. Of course, we're going to have all the lab caches. We're going to have signal, all the regional normal stuff each mega event has.
If you could get those 1,000 people that aren't geocaches to somehow log the event, you could get close to Giga status. Is this the dream?
I don't know. And it wasn't a set goal.
Okay.
By now we had like 800 will attend logs, but we didn't because we were so unsecure if we can do it. We didn't do much advertising. We didn't put out a lot of announcements because we were in a state where we couldn't decide, will it take place, will it have to be postponed. So I guess if we communicated about it a little more, it could easily double the will attend number.
That would be amazing. And I would love, if it's possible, I would love to make it over there if the world opens up, and if the United States of America can let's get in line, people. Like I think look at Daniel. I know what I'm doing.
Yeah, I have my mask here. I usually use this mask.
Yeah, I use those. Those work pretty well. So
I have a lot of them. A lot.
Daniel, any cool geocaches you have in the works that you can like give us a little preview on? Anything that you've brainstormed, something new, fresh?
We're right now working on a new geo tour for a whole state, and the theme of the geo tour will be integration projects. So projects which try to help people from foreign countries to get integrated into the society.
Interesting.
This is great. This will be published in September.
Awesome.
Then we have the railroad geocaching tour.
Yeah, the railroad.
This is going to have a new section, a new road. So another 25 caches will be added to this.
Wow. Is that going to be a continuation past?
No, it's another path. So there's one in the south. We did the one in the south, and there's another one in the north. So you can't do it on one day, I guess. You have to.
Wait, am I going to lose my souvenir because I don't have it?
You had the souvenir. I guess if you once had it, you can lose it, right?
Oh, that's good. That's good.
That would be unfair.
That was such a fun day. Pretty good because we got stuck in the rain, but
true.
One of my most memorable geocaching days of last year. Oh, and by the way, is there? I could take offline on this, but is there a geocoin that goes along with that?
Yes,
there is. I need that. I don't know how do I get it? Because I know the store in Berlin closed.
When we meet in New Zealand, where we collect all the money from, then I will bring you one. Okay.
Perfect.
Okay,
Thank you very much. So that's one of the things I really thought was really cool about some of the geo tours that you had put together, because the one I did in Oldenburg, it had a theme all about sustainability, about recycling or solar power, water power. So I think that's really cool. I'm assuming that the cities are getting some funding from, like, is it from grants and stuff like that they're able to if the geotours educate people, like is that where some of the money comes from to do that?
Yeah, true. They ask for founding, European Union founding. They have, some kind of money which they spend on educational projects on sustainability, and that's where they put the geotour to, and they receive the founding. So.
Yeah, I love that. That's a win-win, educating people. Geocaches for, there's some other geocaches where, that were sort of for a good cause, and like nonprofits and stuff that educate people about, there was one I think we found where it was a nonprofit that helped people, victims of abuse and stuff like that. I think that's really cool.
That one got vandalized last week. We had to put it to the workshop and renew it. Yeah, but it's okay.
You didn't bless it. You didn't bless it enough, probably. It really try to. You are the Pope of geocaching. So,
but I got elected to be the Pope just yesterday.
Oh, okay. So that's.
I didn't have the power before.
That's why. We have a couple questions. Can you take a few? Who comes with your ideas for caches? Tricashius is wondering, and this is from a guy that has incredible ideas for geocaches. But where do you come up with it? Is it a collaborative?
Usually. Yeah, it is. And sometimes, which I like most, is when we have a theme from our customer. Like we came out with this coffee geocache where you had to put a hot liquid on it while we were drinking coffee. We were sitting in the cafe, and the customer asked us to build a geocache, and we had a coffee. And thought, what can coffee do? Coffee is black. Coffee smells. Coffee makes you awake. Coffee is hot, and that gave us the idea to work with the heat, with the temperature.
Yeah.
And sometimes it just comes from the theme, from the message the customer wants to spread out.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. And you sit down with your team, which is Dirk still with you?
Yes, Dirk and Arne.
Arne is still with you, and you sit down, you say, okay, we're working with this particular business. What ideas do you have to make a hamburger geocache, for example, or something like that?
Yeah, true. I really need to see the bathroom. I have like 1 liter of coffee inside me. Is it okay if I just quick?
Yeah, go ahead, real quick. I'll open up some mail while you do that. Okay.
Okay, great.
We'll do a little mail call. So Daniel has to use the bathroom. This is proof that it is live. We have some mail here, and I was going to open up the end, but I'm going to open it up right now. This is from Melinda Watson. I don't know if she's in the chat right now. Don't worry, guys. Don't leave. Daniel is coming back. And I have 2 letters. I have one that says open first, and then the other one doesn't say anything. So Melinda Watson, thank you so much. I don't see you in the chat, but thank you so much for sending me mail. She sent me mail before. And so I'd like to use these live hangouts to do a little bit of unboxing or unenveloping. I have no idea what this is going to be. Got this one quite a while ago. This was sent to me back in mid-July. So let's make the screen big. Why not? Don't worry, Daniel's still here. All right, what do we got? Ooh, what is this? What is this? Safety cutter. Slice with a ceramic blade. Finger friendly. Opens difficult package. All right, this makes sense. So this is basically a thing that opens up envelopes. Probably so it'll help me unbox things a little bit better. It says, hi, Joshua, here's a little gift to help you in the next mail call, whether you videoed or not. Sorry, but it was a little bit hard to watch you struggle to open up the packages last time. Well, that's hilarious. So yes, I have a safety cutter, so I can use this right now, and I will be able, maybe it could be a tot. Maybe it could be a tot for opening up caches as well. But yeah, is it just like a little, I don't know if there's a little blade in it, or it's like a very, like you can see there's like a very tiny blade right there on the end. So Melinda, thank you so much. And then I got another one from Melinda. This was sent a week later. So I hope she didn't think that it got lost in the mail. And why am I not using it? Why am I not using? There we go. But this is a different kind of envelope. So that kind of worked for this kind of envelope. All right, I'll bring Daniel back in. Daniel, come back to us.
I'm back. I'm here.
Oh, he's back from the future. Look at somebody. One of the people that watch my videos gave me a little envelope opener. Wasn't that nice?
Nice.
And now I'm opening up the second one. This is like
with the envelope opener.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, what's this? We got a button. 20 years of geocaching button. Look at that.
Ooh, nice.
Look at Signal. I'm sure she was going to hand those out this month in Seattle. But of course, that's not happening. And then, oh my gosh, Daniel, I know you're not a big coin person. You're probably not even a path tag person, because we know you guys love the wooden nickels over there. We have a it's 20 years. You can see here, 20 years. The ring light is really.
Yeah, it's okay.
There we go.
Okay.
There it is. 20 years of geocaching. It's so shiny with the balloons. Melinda, thank you so much. That is awesome. She has a little note here. Oh, always sending me stuff. She's always excited when she has a new path tag, and I won't read this whole thing. But Melinda, thank you so much. Daniel, I
yes.
Plugged my computer. I gotta plug it back in. Daniel, so we will let's reveal what we've been talking about.
Yes.
Now I've been talking about for quite some time doing a specifically an East Coast trip around the United States. But since you were such a fun caching partner and so fun on camera, we were talking, wouldn't it be amazing if Daniel and Josh would hit the road together in the good old US of A? Because you visited some places here, but there's parts of the United States that you haven't been. Is that correct?
True. That's true. And we asked Tammy if it would be okay if Josh could come out and play with me just for a month or something like that. And we would be on the road all day and being live on YouTube 24 hours a day. And just people could just turn in and see us having fun and driving down the road and eating burgers and drinking Coke. And
like Americans do, right?
The things you're doing, shooting people and spreading COVID and bomb other nations, something like that. All the American stuff.
Yeah.
Sounds fun to me.
So this is a great idea. This is amazing. UDAC says yes. Gotta be late where I am. Live show at this time. Yeah, it's pretty late. And UDAC is from California.
Okay.
She is a patron, so thanks so much for hanging out. But not as early as it is for. I think he's in your time zone, isn't he? But yeah, that would be incredible. Well, I mean, imagine going from town to town. So imagine going small town America with Josh and Daniel on the road. Maybe, who knows? Maybe we could get like the National Geographic or the Discovery Channel to follow us around. Wouldn't it be nice? I wouldn't have to film anything. I wouldn't have to like edit anything. Like they would follow us.
Great, that would be so. I would like to have a team. We need like three guys with a camera. Because I would like to have different angles and perspectives. Yeah. Okay. Then, of course, we would need a personal assistant each. No, better two. That's 7 people. Then one guy for voice recording, or better 2. What do you think? 1 or 2?
I would want a masseuse.
But maybe better 2 to have a backup.
Yeah. Yeah,
it would be nasty if we would need to do this again because the voice recorder was, I don't know, wasn't charged, something like that. Then of course I would need a cook just for the basic stuff. Right. So that's 2 cooks.
Yep.
A guy who would after a long day of work giving us a massage.
Yep.
1 or 2, better 2.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah. So normal stuff.
Daniel,
documentation. Yeah.
We have an in though. There's a geocacher named the Twonky. Have you heard of him? His name's Dave Barsky. He is a producer for a very popular TV show over in the United States called Dirty Jobs. Have you ever heard of Dirty Jobs?
Nope. No.
Mike Rowe and that's what he does. But I've heard him say that he doesn't think necessarily a geocaching TV show would work. So that's okay. We can make our own show, and people watch it, and then Netflix will be like, "Wow, these guys should be on Netflix."
Yeah, true. And then we're going to say no. I'm going to go to the Disney Channel.
Yeah, the Disney
to
Channel.
Disney. What is it? Disney Plus.
Yeah. Disney Plus.
Yeah,
Disney Plus.
And then we're among the Star Wars and the Marvel franchise.
Yeah.
Between them.
This would be a great idea. But imagine going town to town. Imagine we have an event every night. Every night we have an event.
Like every night?
Every night.
Not every second. Okay. I'm in.
No, we cache during the day, event at night, and then I stay up all night and edit the video.
Oh, great! I stay up all night and check out the local rave clubs.
Yep, like all the local rave clubs in like Hanover, Pennsylvania.
Okay, how many do they have? 20?
We need a research guy. We need somebody that will research that. That's another person we'll need to pay in favorite points, maybe. I don't know.
That's the currency which makes the world.
That's right. Daniel?
Yes.
It was awesome seeing you. I'm going to let you go. Thank you so much. This was a lot of fun. We should do
it. Was.
I mean, usually I curate things and I have the opportunity. When you say something like inappropriate, I usually edit it out. But this was like, and that was why people are wondering. I had somebody ask me like, why are you doing this show so late? I was like, well, I don't know what Daniel's going to do. So we can't have a lot of people watching. It might totally ruin my brand. I've been called the Mr. Rogers of geocaching, and I want to stay that way. So,
okay, but to sum it up, we didn't have nudity on it. We didn't have violence.
No.
We didn't have we had little drugs.
Well, we moved on from that after we made it very clear that it was morning and it wasn't night. But it was just rock salt. So
I would show this to my kids.
You would? Okay.
You know why? Because they don't understand English.
Perfect. And we know you don't really follow the rules, because one time I went geocaching with the kids and you let your 10-year-old drive the car. So
and that one time. But I love to follow the rules, right?
Oh yeah. Oh, we know that. Remember the whole time when we were following the rules at Iguazu?
I love these pictures.
Yeah. Yeah, my favorite part there, you guys, you'll remember there were signs that said like no children on your shoulder. And then Daniel and I had a scene where Daniel was on my shoulder. Now you're not a child. They said nothing. There was nothing about man on top of man.
No.
Child. So we followed the rules.
I love to follow the rules.
Yeah.
Letter by letter.
Daniel is rated R. Never would have guessed. So maybe just spend some time with him a little bit and watch more videos that are unedited like this.
The uncensored part.
I have one more thing to do, and that is open up some mail from a young viewer. And I can't have you on the show when this happens, because we're going back, our rating's going back. So I'm going to say goodbye now.
Okay. I kind of enjoyed it. Thanks.
You kind of enjoyed it. Oh, Jason, I agree. This was a hilarious session.
Jason.
Oh.
Love to.
Oh, okay. Miss you. Love you.
Too.
Give my love to Katerina.
Some of it.
And yeah, for sure.
and where's to tell me?
Yeah, I will. Take care. See you, bro.
Bye.
Bye. Oh, Daniel Pflieger, folks. How am I going to top this next week? right? I don't know if I think maybe Memory Lane, the Memory Lane interviews might be canceled after this. But if you need to get in touch with Daniel, I have his email address. You can just email me at geocachingvlogger@gmail.com, and you can get that. But before I open up this final one, and I think our good friend Bryson, who wrote me a letter last time, and he was also in the chat. I don't see him in the chat tonight because I think it was a little bit too late for him because I think he's Eastern Standard Time. He wrote me another letter, so he's going to get to see this in the morning. And I'm going to use my brand new fancy dancy letter opener, and so we'll see. Let's see if it actually. Should we see if it actually works this time? Why not? I don't know. I've never used anything like this before. I don't. Come on. Oh, you guys, it's working. Look at this, guys. It's kind of working. Here we go. Come on. I might be just destroying the letter with it. I've got to get better at this. Maybe this is a geocaching tool of the trade instead. Yeah. Look at that. That's a pretty clean opening. Did Daniel top Brian Roth? I don't know. Somebody is. We got the reviews there. Roomba Cat, spectacular, Joshua. So much fun. You two are hilarious. Am I doing snag the tag? I hope so. I hope I'm able to find a snag the tag. I might get a hider kit sent to me, so that would be awesome. Snag the tag looks fantastic. Did Daniel top Brian Roth? Maybe. It works better if you put it on the table. Thank you so much for the tip. What is this? There must be directions. There are directions, but I didn't read them. Just like sometimes I don't read the cache page either. So, yep, I think Randall, I think I am doing it wrong. So, Bryson, thank you so much for the letter. He wrote me another letter. Hi, Joshua. I'm glad you got this again. I stayed up, and I am happy to receive this letter as of now during the COVID-19 coronavirus disease. Some cachers had low health and died. Yes, that's true. I want to try to get mail sent to be on the live stream. There you are, Bryson. You're on the live stream again. Take some of your time, but do a yes chant and kick, holding this in the air, and maybe it will go viral. It might. I'm an 11-year-old geocacher that joined last year. My geocaching username puts his name in there. He has a geocache in Virginia. He gave me the GC code, and that's awesome. So per your request, my friend Bryson, I'm going to do exactly what you asked me to do because you took the time to write me a very, very kind letter. Here we go. Should we do it? I don't know. You guys, should we do it in German? Should we do it in German or should we do it in, let's do it in German and English. Let's do German first. Yeah. Boom. Let's do it again in English. Yes. Let's do it in French. Oui. And let's do it in Spanish. Sí. Almost forgot the kick. There it is. That got my heart pumping. All right. Here's some exclusive news for you. So not next week. Next week, we've been doing these live hangouts every other week. We're going to be back to our regular time. In 2 weeks from now, that will be August 26th. Guess what, guys? It is confirmed. I got to catch my breath. It is confirmed. TikTok's very own Corey Spurrell. If you don't know who Corey Spurrell is, she is on TikTok. Search her. I think it's Corey Spurrell. And she's joining me for an interview. I don't think I have. She's interviewed on any geocaching podcast, but we're going to have her here. So if you were on TikTok, check out Corey. She is a pleasant person and has really blown up on TikTok doing geocaching on TikTok. I'm on TikTok as well, so you can find me at Geocaching Blogger. Tricashius, he's on TikTok. Loves her. Awesome. So people are happy about this. So you were the first to know. 2 weeks from now, Corey Spurrell will be joining us, and we'll get to know her a little bit better. The longest that a TikTok is 1 minute. So we will hang out with her for about an hour. I'm guessing it's going to be 7 p.m. Central Standard Time, and it'll be great. I'll really look forward to talking to her. We've been on for an hour and a half. Thank you so much. Thank you to Daniel. Thank you to all of our patrons. If you'd like to support us in what we do to try to inspire people to get out and continue to explore the world of geocaching, you can support us at patreon.com/geocaching blogger. A couple things that you get. Everybody that supports at $3 or more a month gets the newest and latest path tag. This is probably one of my favorite. Oh gosh, I'm really doing a bad job showing this off. My favorite designs of me with the DeLorean. So everybody gets one of those. If you support me at $6 or more a month, you get a geocaching blogger patch and the path tag, and I'll show that to you right now. Boom! Look at that. There it is. Geocaching blogger patch. It's a real embroidered sort of patch situation. Or if you support at $9, oh my gosh, flying everywhere. $9 or more a month, you get this exclusive geocaching blogger trackable tag that's trackable on geocache.com. So plus our supporters often, almost every week, not every week, but almost every week, gets to see the videos before anybody else. We do early releases. Sometimes I do exclusive videos. Sometimes we give out special prizes. But they get rewarded as it's just as a thank you. Thank you for supporting what we do here on YouTube, Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, all the places. So I don't know. UDAC is wondering what is going on with TikTok. Is the U.S. going to lose TikTok? I hope not. I don't think it's going to be gone anytime soon. But who knows? But you can find me here. You can find me here on YouTube because YouTube is sticking around. So, and Roomba Cats, you were so kind. Thank you. Roomba Cats has been one of my longest supporters, so I really appreciate that. Behind the Cache, thank you so much for saying that. I love getting to see the videos early. Behind the Cache help. Sometimes what's really cool is when I put out those videos early and I get some of the comments from some of the patrons, and then I adjust something, like I'll re-edit it to maybe fix it or do something different, or I'll rename the video. So the patrons, showing them earlier to patrons really often helps me out, because it helps me sort of get it ready to show it to the whole public. All right, I think I'm going to go here. If you haven't done it yet, I don't usually say this in my videos, but I'm saying it right now. Give a thumbs up. Look at that. It lights up. Boom. When I light it up, everybody gives a thumbs up. Ready? Let's all do it together collectively. 1, 2, 3. Thumbs up. There we go. Thank you for everybody who is watching on the replay. Houston Dave just arrived. That's okay if you're late. You can watch it on the replay. So good night, everybody. Thanks to Daniel Pflieger, and we'll see you this weekend with a brand new video this Sunday, and then another new video the following Sunday, and then the 26th we're having Corey Spurrell live. It'll probably be 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. Have a great night, everybody. Love you. Thank you. Bye.